Woman stealing a police car and crashing it.
Woo!
To a police vehicle in hot pursuit, ending up in a devastating crash. And the jaw-dropping moment, a pickup flips after being rear-ended by a police. Get ready for some of the most intense high-speed police chases ever caught on dashcam. On February 1st, 2024, a Marion County Sheriff's deputy responded to a call at the Forest Shopping Center in Silver Springs, Florida, regarding a woman attempting to steal another woman's car keys. When the deputy arrived, the woman approached his patrol car, acting as if she were the one who had called for help. As the deputy walked around the back of his vehicle to speak with her, she suddenly jumped through the open passenger side window and led law enforcement on a high-speed, 4.5-mile chase.
No. Stop! 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 Oh man, she just got in my car and took off. Eastbound on Highway 40 past the substation.
During the pursuit, the woman drove into oncoming traffic, ignored traffic signals, and reached speeds of up to 125 miles per hour, nearly causing multiple collisions.
When I'm behind them, she is going westbound on 40. She has lights and fires on, running opposite side of traffic. 26, 130 knots. She's still extremely critical.
Excuse me to all stations, I need help. This is a fake route. Tell me, bud.
The chase continued as she conducted a U-turn to avoid the police blockade. Moments later, while trying to pass a semi-truck on the shoulder, she lost control of the car and crashed into a pickup truck. As deputies approached, they discovered the suspect's patrol car had caught fire.
Hey, Millers, get my fire extinguisher! Fire extinguisher! Alright? Fire extinguisher! Get it over here! Get it over here! It's really hot right here. Really hot. Really hot.
Where's yours? Get back here!
3 occupants of the black pickup truck were found unresponsive. Emergency responders worked to extinguish the fire and assess the scene. At the end, 1 occupant of the pickup was rushed to a local hospital in critical condition. The other 2 occupants, along with the suspect, were pronounced dead on the scene. The roadway was blocked to allow medics to arrive and assist, with responders noting the extensive damage to all involved vehicles. This devastating incident serves as a grim reminder of the dangers of high-speed pursuits. High-speed police chases can lead to disastrous outcomes, not just for those being pursued, but also for the officers involved, as seen in a case in South Bloomfield, Ohio. Dashcam footage released by authorities shows the danger faced by officers during a pursuit of Felix Sherrard, a suspect in a drive-by shooting incident in Ross County. The chase began after Sherrard forced his way into an ex-girlfriend's home, threatened her and another person with a firearm, and fired shots at the house before fleeing. South Bloomfield police located his vehicle and initiated a pursuit, which quickly escalated, reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour. As the chase moved through Pickaway County, a South Bloomfield officer's vehicle collided with a tractor trailer. Despite the crash, the pursuit continued into Madison County. The chase ended near Mount Sterling when Sherrard stopped and threatened self-harm. Tragically, he ultimately died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound at the scene. The injured officer was taken to the hospital and is recovering. Sherrard had a criminal record, including warrants for armed robbery. High-speed police chases can lead to instant deaths, and this was the fate of Nichelle Hill, a 17-year-old who decided to flee from the police. The tragic incident occurred on January 5th in a residential neighborhood in Yorkville, following a brief pursuit. The footage shows Hill fleeing from police after being stopped near Omaha and Heartland Drives. The traffic stop stemmed from a report of a package theft on Arrowhead Drive, as well as the vehicle's involvement in a separate theft incident. The car Hill was driving had also been reported stolen on January 2nd. According to Deputy Police Chief Larry Hilt, the pursuit and chase lasted just under 5 minutes. In the video, Hill initially stops her vehicle for about 15 seconds before speeding off. The chase proceeds through several residential streets, with Hill making approximately 4 turns at a high rate of speed. Roughly 1 minute into the pursuit, Hill loses control of her vehicle while navigating a turn on the 600 block of Heartland Drive. The car crashes into a tree, flips at least once, and comes to rest on its wheels. The Kendall County Coroner's Office pronounced Hill dead at the scene. Deputy Chief Hilt noted that the pursuing officer did not witness the crash as it happened. A high-speed chase in Lufkin, Texas, involving a 17-year-old driver, turned dangerous in the early hours of Tuesday. The incident started as a routine traffic stop for failing to stay in a lane, but quickly escalated when the driver, in a Mustang, sped off as the officer approached.
Go to the gas station.
The chase reached speeds of over 100 miles per hour, and spike strips were deployed. It finally ended when the car rolled over multiple times after the driver lost control.
Stop! Stop! I've got spike strips. I got spike strips. Stop! Stop! He's been spiked. He's been spiked. He's been spiked.
Tumble, tumble.
During the crash, a juvenile passenger in the vehicle was ejected. Fortunately, both the driver and passenger escaped serious injuries despite not wearing seatbelts. After receiving medical attention, the passenger was released to their parents. The driver, however, was arrested and charged with felony evading arrest and possession of marijuana. He was later released on bond. A red Chevy Cruze goes by a Warren Scout car at Van Dyke and Stevens. Officers checked the license plate and pulled the vehicle over. 24-year-old Maurice Octavius Kelly, who had previously served prison time for theft and felony firearms, was behind the wheel.
So the reason I stopped you is because the plate's expired on the car. Yeah.
I'm just coming from work.
Oh, yeah? Is this your car?
Not my girlfriend's car. I live down the street.
The pursuit went on for several minutes, with Kelly driving across grassy areas, weaving around other Warren police cars involved in the chase. He veered onto the sidewalk, returned to the grass near an apartment complex, and then sped through Warren streets, which were fortunately free of regular daytime traffic.
Apartment complex before screaming down Warren streets, thankfully empty of regular daytime.
Dashcam video shows the Cruze running a red light before slamming into a Penske rental box truck.
Now, Kelly's mother had told Local 4 in an email that Warren PD used a
high-speed chase in Little Rock, Arkansas, involving the Arkansas State Police, ended when the suspect's pickup truck flipped over after being struck by a patrol vehicle. The pursuit began when a trooper observed Christopher Monroe speeding past in a black pickup truck. The chase reached speeds over 120 miles per hour, weaving through heavy traffic, highways, and local roads. Attempts to stop Monroe with boxing techniques and a Paiti maneuver initially failed. However, a trooper later successfully hit the rear of Monroe's truck, causing it to roll multiple times before crashing into a brick wall. Monroe was taken into custody without further resistance. The aftermath revealed that Monroe had felony warrants for fleeing and narcotics violations. Officers found large quantities of drugs, including cocaine, methamphetamine, fentanyl pills, heroin, and marijuana, along with cash and a firearm in his vehicle. Monroe now faces multiple serious charges, including drug trafficking and aggravated assault on law enforcement. A Florida man, Rayshad Jamal Hopkins, led a Florida Highway Patrol trooper on a high-speed chase near Tampa, with a 5-year-old child and a woman in the vehicle. The chase, which reached dangerous speeds, began when the trooper attempted to stop Hopkins's SUV on the expressway. Hopkins refused to pull over and tried to evade arrest, even colliding with the trooper's vehicle during the pursuit. The chase ended when Hopkins lost control of the SUV and crashed into a concrete barrier. When police searched the vehicle, they found a significant amount of cash and multiple cell phones. The female passenger, who owned the SUV, told officers she repeatedly asked Hopkins to stop so she could get out, but he refused. She and the child were unhurt in the crash. Hopkins now faces multiple charges, including kidnapping, reckless driving, fleeing to elude, child neglect, and possession of illegal substances. A tragic crash occurred on Trinity Boulevard in Fort Worth, Texas, near Euless, when a suspect fleeing police struck another vehicle, killing the driver. The incident began when Euless police attempted to pull over a Ford Focus with mismatched license plates, one of which was expired. Instead of stopping, the driver sped away, leading to the fatal collision.
Continue eastbound from
34, they just hit a transformer eastbound on Trinity at Main Street.
frequently transformer eastbound Trinity Main. Paramedic.
The driver of the Focus crashed into a Nissan Versa driven by Melissa Mappa, an Irish woman studying at the University of Texas at Arlington. She suffered serious injuries and was pronounced dead at the scene. A male passenger in her vehicle was also injured. The suspect fled on foot after the crash, but was later apprehended. He faces charges for evading arrest and may face additional charges as the investigation continues. This heartbreaking incident shows the dangers of high-speed pursuits and the devastating consequences for innocent victims. All right, guys, we've come to the end of this video, and if you enjoyed it, do well to click on the like and subscribe buttons. Don't forget to check other videos on our playlist. We've got some amazing contents for you. See you in our next video.